Salute squatters. I hope Msase Krentira, you guys are super cool. I'm also super cool. I'm chilled now. I want us to quickly, discuss this because I can see that it is going to become a problem in future, going forward. As much as we have got Elon Musk in the US and very close to President Trump, and whatever that he says, I believe Donald Trump believes him and trusts him and do exactly what Elon Musk is telling him. Now, as a South African, I want to issue a friendly warning to Donald Trump that he really needs to be careful of Elon Musk. I've got a concern that Elon Musk will mess up with Donald Trump's presidency. If you ask me now, what should Donald Trump do? Donald Trump should push this guy away a little bit and continue with his own leadership. Because now, this gentleman is there and he's more like he wants to control Donald Trump and he wants to tell him what to do. And you can see the characters of people like Elon Musk. They are those people who would tell you to do something and run around and say, I'm in charge, I'm controlling the president, I'm telling him what to do, he's doing exactly what I told him. So I think there is an element of ill intentions there by Elon Musk, because now he feels more entitled to Donald Trump, and he feels more like without him, Donald Trump wouldn't really have become a president. Yes, we agree he influenced that. He was pushing and rolling out billions of dollars for Donald Trump to become president, influencing everything that he could. And he came out as a guy, Donald Trump guy. So, but now that Donald Trump is the president, I think he needs to really step aside and give Donald Trump some time to lead America, because everything that is happening now in our country, it is because of Elon Musk. Elon Musk goes to Donald Trump's ears and whispers something. Donald Trump listens and take notes and take it exactly as it is presented to him without even verifying the facts, if that is true or what. So Elon Musk, in fact, is the reason why there's so much confusion in South Africa, and also this white Afrikaners getting more influence, from him to have those guards to go to the U.S. Embassy in Pretoria to toy and all of it. It's not necessary for them to march or to picket in Pretoria at the U.S. Embassy. It's for them just to peacefully hit to the call of Donald Trump to say, come this side in America, I've signed the executive. I don't understand actually what is wrong with that. But now, I want to warn Donald Trump of his presidency. If he really wants to enjoy his leadership, you can't really be in charge when you have a friend who's telling you and feeding you with wrong information. And I hope some way Donald Trump gets to see this, because it's just a worrisome. To South Africa, it's a worrisome because he's also misleading Donald Trump. He's messing up with the relationship between, if you can check, America and South Africa. All along we've been having good relationship. Even on Donald Trump's previous tenure, in 2016 to 2020, we never had issues with Donald Trump. Why now? Why now? Because there's a man here who's misleading him, who's telling him all the nonsensical stories. And now Donald Trump, because this man is a loyalist, Elon Musk is a loyalist, Elon Musk helped him there and there to, now he listens to everything that Elon Musk is saying. I want to warn Donald Trump that if he really wants to see what will happen with his presidency, let him look at Jacob Zuma in our country. Msholozi was doing a marvelous job there and there. He was good. The only problem that started to become a serious concern to all of us, including myself, was when the Guptas were now starting to appoint ministers at Saxon World there, in at their apartment there in Saxon World. So that's where it started now to become a concern when ministers were invited to Saxon World. They were given instructions and all of that. And I don't know what was going through Jacob Zuma's mind by that time, because why would you be deceived by, two Indian brothers who just happen to be ordinary people? They are business people, but they are ordinary. They were, even Johan Rupert, didn't do that. Why would the Guptas influence Jacob Zuma? Because they helped him when he was going through some tough times with his cases. And this is what happens with politics, by the way, that whoever helps you during the difficult times, if you are sent into becoming a president, now all of a sudden you owe them big favor. And Donald Trump have to look at Jacob Zuma if he really wants to know what will happen to him if he continues to keep this man very close to him. This man should really be away and run his own factory, the Tesla factory and SpaceX and his business of Twitter, whatever. And then that's it. He's a businessman there. He shouldn't be in politics. If he really wants to be in politics, that means he has to start at the lower level. But because Donald Trump took this guy and made him his friend, his close friend, that is the actual problem. He's perpetuating lies, racial tensions amongst South Africans here. There's a problem. He's sitting there in America, enjoying being at the White House there with Donald Trump. And now here we are faced with the situation where Afrikaners feel like they are being victimized, they are being vilified, their land is going to be taken by the government, they will be landless and all of that. By the way, they seem to be too scared to be landless, but black people are landless now, and we are not scared. We are living our life. We continue with our lives. That's a topic for another day. So, generally, I want to say Donald Trump should really be careful of this man, because this man has got ill intentions. Maybe he's setting up Donald Trump for failure so that he can campaign later to say, hey, America, I'm here. I'm a good guy. I can lead you. And I don't know, America has run out of leadership or what. They like inviting people from other countries, to come and call the shots. Americans, like, how do you feel when someone from South Africa comes and control your president? How we know you to be superpower, to be smart people and all of that. How do you feel about that when someone that you don't even know, his country is struggling, has got the highest inequality, there's too much racism, there's landless black South Africans. He comes there and calls the shots and tell your president what to do. I don't understand what went wrong. What really went wrong? But I can promise you, squatters, that if Donald Trump will continue with this man, that is his downfall. He's going to fall on his sword. That's the saddest thing. Just like Jacob Zuma, he fell onto his sword of inviting the Guptas very close, and the Guptas now starting to run the show and appoint ministers at their houses and everything. In fact, by the way, it should never happen in our country. Not in a million years. It should never happen. It should be the last thing that should ever happen. If we detect another mini Gupta or whatever here, we must crush it, South Africans. We must stop that thing. That thing it's a monster. That's wrong. That's horrible leadership. You are becoming a weak leader now. Remember, Jacob Zuma was still a president, but the Guptas, they were swearing at the ministers and calling them idiots there at their house in Saxon World there. Somewhere there at the house there in Saxon World. So you don't understand actually what was going on with Umsholozi when he invited these two guys to mess up with our country. I mean, that was wrong. And this is the warning to Donald Trump that if he keeps this man very close to him, that is actually his downfall. He will be finished. he must ask his friend Jacob Zuma about the Guptas. The Guptas are the reason why Jacob Zuma had to be impeached, had to actually resign from presidency, because he caused a lot of mess with the Guptas. The Guptas, yes, we agree, they capitalized on the opportunity that presented itself. But for Jacob Zuma, he was wrong with inviting those guys to come and run the show. We can't be having a mini parliament in Saxon world where Guptas are calling people, ministers, into their private residence and tell them how stupid they are and threaten them that they must sign certain deals. If they don't sign, then they will be fired by Msholozi. That was wrong. That was very wrong, and that was his downfall, and he will never come back. He will never re-emerge. I don't see Babu Msholozi becoming a president again. I don't see him. Maybe he can appoint his daughter to do Zile to further cause more damage. The Guptas will come back. The Guptas will now start to dance, and now they will start to have a platform and to cause more damage, and also to strategize, because their first attempt didn't work. They got chased. And we need to thank someone like Julius Malema for that, because if Julius Malema didn't really push this, even Nabu Fikile Mbalula, the ANCSG, we appreciate, because they came forward. Abu Mkebisi Jonas, they came forward to say, hey, listen, I'm surprised now I'm being called to the private residence there somewhere in Saxon world there to actually account for my ministerial responsibilities, which is something that didn't really make sense. And Jonas Mkebisi, by the way, was the first to come out and say, I'm not going to bow down to those two brothers there. And that's when we started to realize, and it came out to be true. This is the reason why it caused the state capture and everything. We were in deep crisis. So Donald Trump should stop that man, should take that man and push him aside. Say, hey, listen, now it's my time that I lead this country. Please don't cause chaos. And he must just get out of White House. What is he doing there? What is his position? What is actually Elon Musk doing there at the White House? What exactly? Americans, can you please explain to us South Africans, what is Elon Musk doing at the White House next to Donald Trump with his son? I mean, Donald Trump should be doing more important things. He's busy signing executives, everything, through the lies from Elon Musk, lying to him and perpetuating hatred and racism in South Africa. And while he's away there in America, there having some nice time, spending time at the White House there, lying to Donald Trump, whispering all the time, hey, Donald Trump, South Africans, white South Africans are being vilified, they are being victimized, they are being killed, they are being murdered there. So you need to sign the executive order. That's all he's doing there. So Donald Trump needs to really be careful and chase that man out. Chase that man out and start your leadership. It will be concrete. Because along the way, this man will obstruct you to perform your duties to the best of your ability. Because he keeps whispering useless things, yes. Useless things, untrue, unverified. I don't know what is Elon Musk doing exactly at the White House. Maybe Americans can explain to us. No, he's a mini president, or I don't understand what exactly he is doing there. And it's worrisome. It's a concern to have a stranger roaming around inside the White House, not knowing exactly what they are doing. Are they agents, or are they working for CIA, or what? They're taking information, or they're planning to take the country through military coup, or to topple the government, or to do what? You don't understand. He's there, roaming around at the White House with his son. They go in there, they come, and all of a sudden, when the president is supposed to speak, he stands also. You don't understand. What is his position there? Ask Jacob Zuma here. The Guptas collapsed him. His leadership became horrible because of the Guptas. I don't know, squatters. Let's keep engaging. Those who have not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. It's free to subscribe. You don't pay, I'll keep delivering the content. I'm just worried about Donald Trump keeping Elon Musk in his office, right next to him. That man is simply a ticking time bomb. Thanks, Quarters. Let's keep engaging.